Alrighty, then we're back at it again. I need to start streaming this better, recording this better. Yeah, I already cooked. But let's see if we can at least get a short day, maybe. Alright. Let's do this. Whatever I push myself upright on the couch turned sick dead. I'm caring for all the styrofoam, noodle cups, and plastic wrappers that fell onto my carpet. Wow, I really let things get out of hand. My head is spinning as I make the arduous 20-foot journey. I check the peephole and nothing there. Or maybe it's a small child. Teresa Scout Cookie sounds awesome right now. On the other hand, works to undo the lock while I'm focusing on finding my wallet with the other. Damn poofy sweaters. Poofy sleeves. Sleeves. If they weren't so worn. Olivia, is that me dead yet? Olivia? How? What are you doing here? In spite of her cheerful greeting, Olivia shifts side to side in her seat, and her knees toted together. Mr. Lankin wanted me to give you the project worksheet for his classes. She pulls her backpack up from behind her chair and reaches in, drawing out a Melina envelope and waving it in my face. My dizziness intensifies as my eyes attempt to track the rapidly moving object in front of me. Oh, the one about water cubes thing. I'm pretty sure Ben had just sent me those as a PDF. She snorts and lets the package go, my hands fumble to catch it before it hits the floor. Without batting an eye, Olivia pushes past me as if wandering into someone's home is an everyday occurrence for her. Come on, the project isn't gonna finish itself. She already rolled herself to my couch and set a backpack on the coffee table. I figured you can use some help on it, or... and bulks of mountains of junk I left. I think her nose crinkles hard to tell from so far away. Damn, Inko, you look like this. My head finally catches up with what transpired. Olivia is here now. Cool. What? Isn't it the sudden onset of vertigo? Why they like these so much for a second? Guess I will stand upright for too long. Standing upright for too long. I only managed to stay up just enough thanks to the support of the wall. Just how sick are you? Pretty sick. The disgust that was on her face is wiped away as she looks at me. I wonder why my floor is coming at me. He died. After my improv tumble, Olivia had done her best to pull me up and get me to the couch. Mario did make it easy to drag me across the floor around. Okay, forget the project. What project? I don't know. I can't tell if the dizziness is new or not. Olivia is already starting to picking up the trash line and moving what she can into the grocery bag. Watching her on my vision going fuzzy only intensifies the vertigo. I guess I should make more of my medicine. I grab a can of soda from the half-empty case on the table along with the bottle of cough medicine. I appended the can and bottle into a glass I've been using all weekend, watching the delicious mixture slowly become my panacea. Giving the glass a good swirl to ensure the best product, I grin and gulp down my alchemical masterpiece. I didn't get to finish the drink, however, as Olivia's green tail slammed my midsection and made me sip the drink all over the. What are you doing? No wonder you've been sick and shit. Well, I read online it makes the medicine go down easier. Ingo, you've been drugging yourself with pink drink. I mean, yeah, it's purple and I drink it. Holy crap, how are you alive? The smell of my spat of drink irritates my nose, and I feel my stomach rolling from both the impact and the force forge. I reached the urge to wrench, feeling all my energy drain away. I feel completely spent again. My vision swims and the world turns counterclockwise. I feel something on my head, and I'm thankful that something soft and warm and smooth maneuver is back onto the couch. The blackness of my shut eyelids, returns the uprightness of the world, and the nimbleness I have grown used to overtakes my limbs. Oh my god, Inka, are you okay? Oh man, stay there. I'll just figure. Olivia's voice is drowning out by the growing groans of white noise. And once again, the colors from outside the window bleed in the floor into my house. And I'm still without my red money. Someone's in here still. They're bent over something. Hey you, what's going on? Oh nah, bruh. Man is high. Funny Gator girl on wheels. Hang on, I'll try to help you out. And this is going through it. Oh no. So big hugs. I want to hug. What's going on? Who is this? Where's Lucy? Where's my daughter? If man came from monkeys, then how does Coach Sully? Didn't say anything. You're completely incoherent. Incoherent. That's my name. Before I can say anything, my being fades into the void. Oh god. My head, what year is it? I stood up and glanced around the room. Mom and Dad aren't back yet, even though it's 6 o'clock. Some business meeting, huh? Wait, no. What's that smell? Dang, something's cooking. Smells nice. Guess Mom is home. I wonder what the occasion is. Normally it's just reheated whatever. I put the couch pillow back the way my parents like them and head into the kitchen to see what's up. Wow, Mom, what smells good? Sorry. I didn't know you were still. Oh man, I passed out on you, didn't I? The excitement. It's fine. You're feeling any better? Oh, yeah. Are they not around very often? Yeah, they're usually busy with work stuff. Both have busy but well-paying jobs. I'm fine, don't worry. If you say so. Maybe looks down at the slow cooker and fiddles with one of the dials. Actually, do you really not have anyone around? No aunts, no grandparents, no nothing? I shrugged. Like, my mom's gone and my dad's a whole other story, but at least he stuck me with the pains. In that way, I guess you're worse off than me somehow. The last part she spoke was quieter, and with her downcast face, I can't help but to feel it wasn't meant to be heard. I wasn't meant to hear it. Well, yeah, you at least have your folks, but I don't think it does much good comparing our situations. I have to be a better parent for my kids. Olivia flinches. I don't know why though. Isn't that what everyone wants? You plan to start a family? Yeah, of course. What about you? My dad really wants me to. He knows he's pretty far from the idea. He told me before that he hopes I can make a family work. Like how he couldn't. It'd be nice, but I mean, it's probably not gonna happen. I think he can. Hmm? Well, after you collapsed, I panicked. I had to call Aunt. I had to call Aunt Miss Super Payne to ask her what to do, if I should call the emergency services. She said when this happens to Damien, she just makes him shepherd pie and waits for him to sleep it off. I had to root through your fridge to find out you have jack shit in terms of ingredients. And your appliances too. I thought the place as upscale as this would clearly have an air fryer. But all I could find was the slow cooker, so I threw the vegetables that hadn't expired into it with some stock. Should be good for your sinuses at least. I vaguely remember something along those lines. Step closer to Olivia, peering into the glass window of the cooker. I didn't even know we had half of these of whatever's in there. Really? Why would your parents buy this kind of stuff just to let it rot away in the fridge? My mom does like to cook, but she doesn't do it very often. I wish she would. The green gator snorts. You know, I'm only spoiling you because you're sick. It's not like that, it's dinner. Sitting around the dinner table, talking to each other. We don't really do that anymore. Except maybe on holidays. Olivia winces. No kidding, sorry to pry. I can't help but to sigh as I think about my lackluster relationship with mom and dad. That's right. Anyways, it doesn't take you from your ordinary type, Olivia. The awkwardness of just standing and staring gets to me, so I choose to take a seat at our island table. Man, these chairs are surprisingly comfy. This is actually the first time the table was even used since we moved. Thinking about it, Olivia gives me a lot of firsts now. It's giving me a lot of firsts now, yo. Kinda wish mom would make dinner again, like before she got that promotion. Olivia hums to herself as she moves towards the fridge, pulling out an egg carton and scouring after checking it. How often do you get groceries in Co? I ordered some earlier. Actual groceries, not that junk. Oh. Good. Such a waste of money. God, such a waste of money. Imagine if you could cook the food you like. I tried to, but my head starts to get a bit lighter. Though now I can practically taste the salivating smell coming from the cooker. Is that why you're in home easy? There's another low home for her as she's considering something. I wanted to be ready when I had to have a place of my own. And it's actually lacking, just keep my mind and my hands busy when I'm alone. Plus, it's either this or, bother Aunt Miss Chains all the time. Again. Olivia takes the lid off the cloud steam erupts, enjoying a rich aroma of cooked meat and vegetables. Can you grab plastic balls? I'm guessing they're on the shelf above. I nod and get up, moving around the table to the shelves with all the bowls. I give the top a quick dust check, sticking it back in and taking the two under it. Olivia has a ladle ready, stirring the soup bowl slowly. I set the bowl down next to her, and she ladles in to serve for us. Okay, Moneybags, back to the couch. You don't want to eat at the table? I can. What do you, The island table doesn't really have space for her chair to fit underneath. Plus, I want to enjoy this with some quality entertainment. I figured we can watch something together on the big flat screen you got. That's okay, right? Sure. I carry both bowls back to the couch, seeing the entire living room has been cleaned up. Man, I really need to make this up to Olivia somehow. Just watching something doesn't feel like a fair deal at all. Not only cooking, but even cleaning after. I'll find a way to repair. I sat down. I set down our dinner on the coffee table. Before Olivia can say a thing, I place both hands on the corner of the couch and push. You didn't think it would be so hard, but then again, I'm so out of sorts. The space creates, however, enough for Olivia to work the front of her willing. Olivia gives me an appreciative nod, then angles her chair in a way to let her use her tail and the couch armrest to pivot herself onto it. Thanks. I give Olivia a small nod and smile as I grab a spoon off the table, leaning closer to the bowl and the comforting aroma of the soup. What's up, my stuffy nose? First time I'm getting goosebumps that aren't caused by cold flesh. I get a good spoonful of Olivia's homemade remedy, making sure to get some meat and vegetables as well. Still piping hot, I blow a bit of air out to the spoon to cool it down. What? Hey, the last thing I need with this fever is a second-degree burn all over my tongue. Whatever you say. Once I feel that it's significantly cool, I slurp up my first spoonful. My dry, tired eyes close in bliss as the flavors wash over my taste buds. Fiery though, all off like fireworks. To describe it as just being good would be a severe understatement. The stock is rich and hearty, the meat is well cooked. It could easily fall off the bone if it came from any came. And the vegetables, the vegetables give it a nice aromatic touch. All as is well seasoned and spiced. It's like I'm experiencing that scene from Comfy to Louie. Comfy to Louie. Sensing and seeing the different flavors move and dance around in my mind. For a brief moment, I forgot all about my fever and only felt the warm presence of the soup enveloping me like a cozy blanket. Is it good? Like a record scratch, I'm taken out of my experience and brought back to the earth by the Barononics, you boys. I need to know how to say some things, all these words I can say. Let's see Olivia giving me a questioning look, idly crunching and munching her soup. I also realized that I'm stuck into the couch, my arms to the side like a rag doll. Felt like my body was weighed down from both my sickness and the soup. Guess I got lost in the broth. And got lost in the sauce. Let's go. Wow, Olivia, this soup is amazing. Olivia rolls her eyes at my enthusiastic compliment, but lets out a tiny smile. Ah, it's nothing. I just threw shit together in a pot and called it food. Anyone can do it. Olivia looks away once again, cutting herself short. With the weak strength, I lift myself up from the couch and gravitational pull to better look at the shining scallions. I'm serious, it's like the most delicious soup I ever had. Olivia moves her head back closer to me, but still avoiding my gaze. Her smile a little weaker. Alright, I get it. Don't have to make it sound better than it is. It's just helping out your flu. I'm not saying it because of the flu. Honestly, you have a real talent for cooking. Olivia turns towards me, her smile still small, but feeling with honest joy. You really think so? I nod even as the smoothing warmth of Olivia's soup settles in, and manage to return her meek smile with my own tired one. I know so. Her eyes dart around for anything else to focus on, desperately trying to redirect her flutter. She shakes the flutter off her face and cheek around for her bag. Cheeks around for her bag. Well, I'll get going. Going? Thought you wanted to catch up on your shows. Well, remote's right there. It's the least I can do after you help today. Or were you wanted to watch? She eyes the remote and the oversized screen on the wall. After you think, it's nothing in particular. I remember you asking last month for some recommendations, so I've been thinking of a few you might like, but if you're sick and all, I don't want to. Nah. Yeah, I'd love to see what you have in mind. My parents probably won't be back to hog it for another few hours. If they come back tonight at all. So it's a pretty good time. You really sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Show me all about the cultural meaning of the animated dinosaur folk cartoons. Oh my god, you're so lucky you're sick right now. Yo. Olivia takes the remote and flicks the TV on. After getting over the initial shock of the screen being taller than she is, she navigates to the streaming site and picks some colorful series I've only seen in passing. This one has a rough pilot, but it gets better a few episodes in, and the animation is top notch. She flips the first episode on, and the establishing fight scene unravels with Olivia moving back by the couch. And to my surprise, she gets herself. Okay, cool. Out of her couch and into the cushion next to me. I move my arm out of the way to make room. Oh, sorry, should have asked. Of course you're welcome, I said. I know, but thanks. We focus back on the show. Well, I do. Olivia glances my way after every joke and expensive shot to analyze my reactions. And when it's not for that, it's a foreshadowing that something a bit cheesy was about to happen. Eventually, the first episode closes and the heroes are ready to begin their journey. For real. In the following. The credits roll and Olivia swashes her hair aside with her fingertips. So, yeah, it's pretty good, I guess. I don't know, what do you think? I like it, yeah. Really? Well, they got a whole season. Do you want to see more? Wait, didn't you just say you wanted to catch up on your shows? This is the pilot episode. She fumbles the remote in her hand and asks to catch it midair. Well, yeah. Just figured you should know what's all going on so you're not lost, you know? But if you want to keep watching this, it'll be fun too. She quickly pushes the button to start the next episode without my response. Cute is all that running through my mind as her attempts to cover for her small mistakes. She's probably just refreshing her memory and I wonder why I thought it's cute fit. We all know why. Well, it does. Hell, endearing every time she glances over as if I wouldn't enjoy the show. Sure, mom and dad aren't in back. The character's on screen froze. Oh shoot, did the Wi-Fi go out again? I tried to stand up, but I brutishly, heavy, limp anchors my lap back down. Olivia's tail feels like a boulder across my legs, keeping me from thinking. Olivia? I just pause it and go, oh. There is a complex expression on her face. Is it normal? Is what normal? She chewed her lips slowly in consideration. Her parents, like, are they not really gonna be back? I shrugged. They're always busy with work. I feel a shifting next to me. Olivia inches herself closer. Like, when I think about it, I barely see them at all. More shifting. I wonder sometimes. The tail shifts into my abdomen now. Does anyone even care? Question mark, question mark. All the movement has stopped as if reality itself has paused. Man, I must be more tired than I thought. I feel my head sway as my moistures ease into putty. I'm sure they do. Look at Olivia, who is shoulder to shoulder with me now. I mean, that's kind of the same. Huh? Olivia choosing her lips as she considers her words. He's always busy too. The whole reason I live with my godparents is because Dad has traveled for work, though he doesn't. I stop myself as I see the faint white mist in Olivia's eyes. Sorry. Her eyes close and a somber sigh escapes her lips. No, it's fine. I get it. There's a silence hanging over us now. I copy after the sweet girl next to me, letting my eyes slide close and a sad breath loose. After some time, she breaks the silence with a soft and tender word. Of course your parents care. Just look, Dad. Why else would they work so much? But what about me? I once at just how vague that sounds. It's for you, you doofus. How else could you afford all these nice things? Her words grew quieter as time goes on, and my body sinks into numbness again. Dad cares enough to work for my sake, enough to talk to my godparents and letting me live with them. They don't have to, and yet I'm burdening them. My mind connects the dots. Mr. Hopford talked Randy and Sophie into it, which is why I have to be able to live on my own as soon as I can. Because if they don't want me there anymore, that's it for me. I recall just how happy they were having Olivia rejoin the party. They wouldn't though, they love you like Damien and Vinny. She shakes the Morris thoughts from her head and then looks at me with a serious mood shade eye. Anyways, you should do the same for your parents and yourself. My world goes horizontal and I find my head on top a comfy pillow I've ever felt. I nod and the nod becomes a nuzzle and twist at my pillow. Above me, Olivia yells. Trying to return and see what's wrong, but something falls atop my head that keeps me in place. Nothing. The soothing cool something rubs across my hand, drawing me further and further into a restful place, along with the gentle caress and a deep vibrato eminence from somewhere resonating in my tired mouth. Okay. With the lulling touch and tune of my eyelids grow heavy. He falls asleep. By the time I wake up, Olivia's gone. I check my phone for the time only to realize it's 4 in the morning. I can't help but to groan as I sit up on the couch, but instead of feeling horrible like I had the past few days, I felt surprisingly well. There's no doubt that I have Olivia to thank. Hell, might even have be able to go to school today. I wonder if any of the soup is left. She probably left it in the fridge, right? I shuffle off to the appliances and open the door, allowing my eyes to adjust to the light. It only takes a second for me to spot the Tupperware containing food with delicious meal. Nice. I have to ask her for the recipe for time. Alright, that is classified as a whole day.